Now, before I start this video, I got something to admit. I've never seen Dragon Ball Super, and I know some of y'all are wondering why the hell haven't I seen Dragon Ball Super. It's been damn near a decade since this show has released, but I'ma be honest, back then one of my homeboys told me Dragon Ball Super was ass, so I just never touched the show. But today that changed. I decided to sit down and watch all of Dragon Ball Super, and holy, I'm missing out on peak this whole time. I didn't know Dragon Ball could get any better than Dragon Ball Z. I thought Dragon Ball Z was the peak of Dragon Ball, but Akira Toriyama, I'm never gonna doubt you, cause this boy know how to cook. Dragon Ball Super might have surpassed Dragon Ball Z. The fights in Dragon Ball Super were straight peak, especially during the Tournament of Power. Now, the only fight I knew from the Tournament of Power was Goku versus Jiren, because you know, when that first happened online, that literally broke the internet when Goku first turned Ultra Instinct. You could not go anywhere without seeing that. But the whole time I thought the first time Goku transformed into Ultra Instinct was versus Jiren. But I could not believe it that Goku turned Ultra Instinct for the first time when he was fighting these two Saiyan girls, Kefla and Kale. And no one on the internet talks about that, but I think that fight might have been better than the Jiren fight. Hey, don't attack me on this, but that fight was straight hands. Now, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of this fight, Goku was not taking these girls serious at all. He was sitting here giving them training lessons in the middle of the tournament. He trained this girl Kefla all the way up to Super Saiyan 2, and she thought she could hang with Goku when she hit Super Saiyan 2, but she was completely wrong. And this girl Kale sees Kefla hit all the way to Super Saiyan 2. She doesn't want to be left behind, so she tries to turn herself into Super Saiyan, but she ends up turning into She-Broly. I don't know how the hell she did it, but when she turned into She-Broly, she became straight a problem. She's sitting here hitting Goku with clotheslines, dragging him through the ground. She's even walking through his attacks while Goku's in Super Saiyan Blue. Nah, she's a problem. My boy Jiren saw that she was going off. She was attacking everyone that came in front of her, even her own teammates. So Jiren had to get in and handle it. And this boy's just standing here aura farming. But we gonna get to Jiren later. Now, after a while, Kale ends up learning how to control her She-Broly form, and she decides to team up with Kefla to jump Goku. And I'm not gonna lie, they got some combos and they got some hits on Goku. They were out here creating smoke screen, hitting Goku from the side, using divergence, hitting Goku with a couple key blasts, doing everything they possibly can to take down this guy Goku. But Goku's just sitting here aura farming on him. He's still in base form Super Saiyan, and these attacks they're doing to him has no damage. It wasn't until Goku used instant transmission and Kefla guessed exactly where he was gonna be and shot some beams at him that Goku decided to turn it up a notch and go to Super Saiyan God. When he went into Super Saiyan God, he was on a whole nother level. They thought they could actually beat this guy now. This girl Kale hits Goku with attack a beam and says, "Yes, I got him." Whole time Goku just still in that beam surviving, saying, "Do you really?" Jumped out that beam, kicked this girl Kale right in the face. At that moment, I knew, bro, they could not handle this nigga Goku. They have to whip out some other tactics to beat this boy, but they can't beat him right now. So they decided to shoot some beams at him, but Goku just shot the beam right back at him. And so in that moment, they decided, yo, we're not strong enough to take down this boy Goku. We need another plan. And they whip out their ultimate secret. That's when they whip out these earrings and they fuse together and turn into Kefla. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when they fused and turned into Kefla, they became a whole different beast. This boy Goku started taking L's after L's after L. They hit this boy Goku with the nastiest three-piece I don't think I'd ever seen in any anime. They hit Goku right in the spine one time, and after that hit him with a right hook and then gut checked this boy. And that boy Goku just sat there and realized at that moment, boy, I'm getting cooked. There is no way I can handle this. Don't worry, Kefla's still not done. She pulls up on this boy Goku, tries to attack him. Goku blocks it and then hits this boy with a flying knee. Now, at that moment, I knew Goku could not handle these girls in Super Saiyan God. That was outdated. He needed to transform into something else. So after a while, Goku realizes, yo, these girls are whooping my ass. I need to take it up a notch. And that's when he turns into Super Saiyan Blue. Now, when Goku turned Super Saiyan Blue, you would think he was about to do something. But that fight barely lasted a second. Goku got one good attack in, and then he got taken out instantly. After he sent Kefla flying, she comes back, shoots a couple beams at him. The whole time those beams were distractions. She goes right behind Goku and hits him in the back of his neck, sending this boy flying, and he starts bouncing around like a basketball. And I know that boy Beerus was in the stands panicking. His top prospect right now just got the blue knocked out of him, and the only person left to help and save the universe is this boy Vegeta. And this boy Vegeta right now getting his ass handed to him by Jiren. So I know that boy Beerus was sitting there sweating, realizing he just fucked up. If Goku was done, our whole universe cooked. But wait a minute, this fight is not done. That boy Goku ain't going down that easily. He gets right back up talking about some, it ain't over yet. And Kefla just standing there like, you want some more? Shoots a couple beams at him. but little did she know that was the worst mistake she ever did. She just activated that boy's ultra instinct, and this boy Goku weaves all of them instantly, and she doesn't know what's in store for him. So she tries to hit this boy Goku with a fake ass Rasengan, but this boy Goku weaves it again instantly, and she's leaning over the edge about to fall over, making her look like Michael Jackson. Kefla still ain't done. She's still trying to hit Goku. She tries to kick him in the head, and this boy goes into a Ginyu Force stance, weaving her attack, and at that moment she should have realized, yo, I'm cooked. I can't hit this boy. He turned into the Weave Nation president out of nowhere. So you would think after Goku dodged all her attacks, Kefla would back off and realize that this nigga's on a different level now, but nope, she's still trying to attack this nigga. She hits this boy with 100 kicks in about 30 seconds, and that boy Goku weaves all of them, and after a while she's realizing, yo, my attack's not working, let me try to hit this nigga with a ki blast, and this boy Goku dodges every single ki blast and aura farms at the end and does a backflip dodging the last ki blast. At that moment when I saw that, I saw this is too easy for this nigga Goku. He's aura farming in the middle of the fight. So Goku decides to jump off and Kefla decides to follow him, but Goku plants his feet in the rock, weaves Kefla's attack, and as they're falling down he's just staring her in the eyes, and at that moment she realized, yo, I'm cooked, I can't handle this nigga, and Goku punches her, sends her flying through 2 pillars, and as he lands he just looks at his hand saying, wow, I'm really like that now. So after Kefla comes out of the rubble, she comes out of the rubble straight capping, talking about some, that attack was weak. But that boy Goku did not take that lightly. He zipped all the way up to her, hit her with about 30 gut punches, and then kicked her straight down. But that boy still not done. He ran back down on her, hit her again, talking about some, how was that attack? Was that attack weak? And that girl Kefla was not taking that lightly. She tried to hit this nigga Goku, but she ain't learned from their previous encounter that you literally can't hit this man. He instantly weaves her attacks and punts her, sending her flying through a couple rocks. And at that moment, Goku does the most randomest thing I think I've ever seen him do. He just magically starts airbending out of nowhere, hits her with the air blast, sending Kefla flying even farther. And I don't know where Goku learned that attack from, but this nigga out of nowhere just tapped into his avatar state and mastered all 4 elements. But hey, I'm not gonna complain, that shit was cold. So after that, Goku does the cleanest thing I think I've possibly seen him do in any anime. So after Kefla got sent flying, she comes back and she starts turning up. She starts shooting beams everywhere, and Goku's sitting here trying to charge up a Kamehameha, so he gotta sit here dodge all her beams while charging this blast up. So he starts jumping from pillar to pillar, and Kefla thinks she got him in this moment, talking about some, I got you, you can't dodge this beam. She don't know that boy Goku. She doesn't know about Ultra Instinct form. This boy Goku does a flip and starts gliding on her beam, comes behind her and hits her with the craziest Kamehameha, sending Kefla out of here. Now I don't know where the hell Goku learned all these moves, but it's like the second this nigga got into Ultra Instinct form, he started aura farming out of nowhere, and that shit was clean. I'm not gonna complain. That was probably the coldest thing Goku has ever done. Now I'm not gonna lie, Kefla put up a good fight, but this nigga Ultra Instinct Goku is just built different. The second he got a hang of his form, it was over for this girl Kefla. She could not touch this nigga. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite fight was from the Tournament of Power. But other than that, it's your boy Midnight, and I'm out. Peace out.